Sunday to you, and just really, really excited to do a quick training today. It won't be a long training. It'll be a quick training. Make sure that, you stay around, because I'm gonna share with you how to get the most out of this week of the millions of dollars of content that you will be receiving. And what do I mean by that? The lineup that we have intact from October 11th to October 18th would cost millions and millions of dollars to get those people in the same room. And I've compiled them in the same room. And I haven't just compiled them in the same room. I'm having them share the thing that has been the biggest needle mover for them in building their platform. The behind the curtain, the behind the scenes, like these aren't their standard keynote talks. I'm asking them for the thing that has been the biggest needle mover in allowing them to build their platforms. And here's the cool thing. Yesterday, I talked about great platforms and great businesses have 6 pillars. 6 pillars. 6 pillars. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to make you think that you just need 1 pillar. But imagine 1 pillar in my deck out here, it would come crumbling down. Or I would never get any momentum or traction to even get on my deck, because I'd step out there and it'd be a little shaky and I'd be like, I'm not stepping into this. And that's what's happening with a lot of people's platforms and a lot of people's businesses, is they're not growing to the point where they can grow because of the unstableness of them. And the cool thing is, this week, those 40 speakers and those 40 tools that they give to you will all fall within one of the 6 pillars of building an incredible platform. And so I'm excited about this week. I hope you're excited about this week. And if there's somebody that needs to be here, tag them down below. The reach, like we have tens of thousands of people that have registered from all across the world. We're translating this in English and Spanish this week. We have multiple rooms and multiple pages for our English speaking and our Spanish speaking. We've got so many of our speakers are allowing us to stream into their groups this week. We're streaming into our groups that have 150,000 entrepreneurs, but I've been in many of our speakers groups doing lives this week, and there's hundreds and multiple thousands of people that have shown up for those lives. And these speakers are so fired up this week about what we're going to do for their communities that they're allowing us to stream into their groups, their pages, their social channels, their YouTube channels, because they believe that their people and their communities need to hear this. So the reach of this week will actually be millions of people. Millions of people. That's what's at stake. And so tag somebody that might want to figure out how to grow their business and grow their platform. Tag them. Somebody that might say, I cannot figure out, I'm stuck at a certain level. Tag them. Somebody that you know has a powerful message that matters. Tag them. Somebody that needs more leads or more sales. Tag them. Somebody that needs to get seen more in the marketplace. Tag them. Somebody that wants to finally be told the entire framework, not 1 pillar, but the entire framework of what it takes to grow, and identify where they're weak and where they can increase. Tag them. Somebody who does not have enough revenues, tag them. Somebody that's wanting to figure out the latest and greatest sales and marketing strategies, tag them. Somebody that wants to understand how to become a powerful communicator and get clear on the problem they're solving in this world, tag them. Somebody who is getting in their own way, their own mind, their own excuses, their own emotions, their own brain, like getting in their own way. Because this week, we're going to give the comprehensiveness of this, and it's going to be profound in the platform tour. And I am so excited about it. I'm getting myself ramped up. Yesterday, I was supposed to go this weekend to Dallas to go watch a couple of football games because I love sports, and I chose not to. I got an IV yesterday. I got loaded up with fluids and vitamins and all types of things here at my home. My daughter just asked me coming down. She's like, Dad, how's the platform tour going? I was like, babe, the momentum in the last 5 or 6 days has been out of this world. I just hope that people will show up powerfully. So if you're watching this and you've been tagged, or you're watching this in one of the other channels or in one of the other groups and you haven't registered, go to theplatformtour.com. Theplatformtour.com. If you have registered and you're not VIP, every day we're going to go backstage. So every day from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern will be live training, meaning none of these speakers are pre-recorded. None of them. Every day we'll do live training for everybody. But then every day we will go backstage at around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for 30 to 60 minutes, not just with the celebrity speakers. Yes, Sarah Blakely, Floyd Mayweather, Emmett Smith, Grant Cardone, Tim Tebow, Jesse Itzler. I'm forgetting some, Damon John. Yes, they'll be backstage with us, but not all of them, a lot of the other speakers will be backstage in 15 to 20-minute increments so that you can ask them profound questions and so that they can share some more behind the scenes with you. So if you haven't gotten backstage, plus backstage also comes with the lifetime access of the recordings of the 7-8 days, go to platformtourvip.com. platformtourvip.com and get access, because tonight at midnight, yes, I promise you, tonight at midnight, people think, I hate folks that use this false scarcity that say, hey, my virtual event is about to fill up, like there's no more seats. No, it's not. A virtual event, I know, like Tony Robbins has had 30,000. You don't have 30,000. Like, don't tell us something that's not true, or the prices will never be this low again, ever. And then they are the next year. Like, be a person who markets powerfully, but markets with integrity. It's just a little teachable moment. So here's marketing with integrity. You will not be able to buy backstage or the lifetime recordings tomorrow. I know a lot of people will sell them on the first couple of days. You won't. Tonight at midnight, we want to make sure that we have everything dialed in for our VIPs and our backstagers, and making sure that we get them locked and loaded. And if you will get VIPs and backstagers, you will get access every day, a separate access to join a separate link every day. And so tonight at midnight, that goes away, meaning you cannot purchase them after tonight at midnight. You cannot purchase them after tonight at midnight. You will not be able to directly purchase them. So make sure to go to Platform Tour VIP, and you'll see tomorrow, Allie and Kat, make sure that Julie knows that page needs to go down at midnight Pacific Standard Time. And I know my team's already got that, but tonight you will have access to that. So join us in that, join us. And then the last thing, in the next 24 hours, I want to see you tag me. I want to see you tag people in this group. And team, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to give out, a handful, and we won't announce it. We'll just email them directly. I want to give out some handful one-on-one platform audit coaching calls. What's a platform audit coaching call? It's my coaches get on the phone with you and figure out where your discrepancies are in the 6 pillars. Where are you strong? Where are you weak? And what are the 3 things that you need to be focusing on in 2022? These are $500 to $1,000 coaching calls that we actually sell coaching to the general public. And so for those of you, I'm going to give out a few of those who powerfully talk about the event, who post it on their socials, who run stories, who post it in this group down below. Tag me, and we're going to do that. So 3 things: get signed up if you're not, theplatformtour.com. If you're not VIP and you want to be VIP and backstage with the recordings, go to platformtourvip.com. And then make sure you're letting the world know about this incredible thing that's going to be happening. Starting tomorrow is day 1. So let me just share this. I'm not going to take a long time, like I told you, less than 15 minutes today. How can you get the most out of this week? How do you get the most out of this week? Whether you have no revenues, you're already an established business, or you're a business that's trying to scale and go to a different level. How do you get the most out of this week? Let me tell you how you get the most out of this week. Number 1 is you block your calendar every day from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you plan to be here live. plan to be here live. The proximity to that is really, really powerful. Number two, by the end of the time that we're done, you're going to have 40 tools in a toolbox that are behind the scenes of what it takes to build your platform. But what we're going to do to recap the whole thing on the back end of this tour is that we are going to have you make a decision on one tool that you're going to implement within every pillar. There's 6 pillars. We're going to have you choose one tool. So how are you going to know what tools to choose? Every day, we're going to have a homework assignment. And I told the team, I really want to keep the homework assignment 15 minutes-ish, so people don't have to commit a massive amount of time, but do the homework every day. And if you're not signed up for theplatformtour.com, if you're not signed up, you can't get the highlights of each day and the homework assignment from each day. So make sure you're signed up. You can't just be in one of the other groups or whatever. Make sure that you're signed up. Do the homework every day. That's the second thing that you can do to really get yourself ready. The third thing, I've already talked about it. Be backstage. Be a VIP. If I had the possibility of being backstage with these 40 speakers for 7 days and having, and I'm going to tell you what, the questions we ask them and the things that we share backstage are things that we won't share in the general audience from 2 to 4. Like, you won't get access to these speakers ever like this before, ever. So be backstage, which means blocking your calendar from 4 to 5. 4 to 5. Listen, I get that I'm talking about a 10 to 15 hour commitment over the course of 8 days. I don't take your time lightly, but I can tell you those 10 to 15 hours of commitment will shave months, years, or decades off of you building your platform and building your business. So that's the third thing. That's the third thing that you can do to prepare. The fourth thing, do this with friends or a few friends. One of the most powerful things of Rise Up World is that we had so many groups of friends that would then meet on Zoom after the day and dissect and have a little mastermind after the day to recap and dissect their biggest takeaways and what they were going to do in their business with that day. Do this with another person, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. Get a group of your friends and be a part of this together, because you will hear angles and things that you weren't able to hear, that group will hear. And as you guys dissect every day, it can be very profound. So make sure that you share it with a group of people, because it will be most impactful. And the last thing, show up powerful. Don't show up passive. Don't be the person that's viewing on Facebook that won't make a comment, that won't respond, that won't give love to our speakers. There's a law of reciprocity of how you show up for others is how others will show up for you. I'm telling you, we'll show up powerful. There'll be nothing weak about what we bring to you these 7 or 8 days. And I say 7 or 8 days because we're having a bonus day on the 18th. That historically is the biggest day, where we really focus on you, your mind, your emotions, your health, your relationships, where the first 7 days are all focused on tactics and strategies. But here's what I want you to do. Show up powerful. Be the person who posts most, who comments most. Be the person that's doing the work. Show up powerful every day. Not passive, powerful. Those micro things, those comments you do, those questions you ask, being in action afterwards, like that stuff matters. And there's a power in it when you show up powerfully. So that's the 5th thing I want you to do, is show up powerfully. It's going to be an incredible week. An incredible, incredible week. I cannot wait for this week. I hope that you are ready. Make sure that you sign up theplatformtour.com or get VIP backstage and the recordings at platformtourvip.com. Tonight, those go away at midnight tonight. And lastly, make sure that you share this with a lot of people. I am excited. I want to know what you're most excited about. Drop a comment. Make sure that you're tagging me. And tomorrow, Jesse Ecker, Emmett Smith, Pete Vargas, a very surprised guest in the first, Jesse Itzler. Sorry, not Ecker. Two Jessies. Jesse Itzler, Emmett Smith, Pat Quinn, a very surprised guest in the first 30 minutes that will move you in a place that it will just be so refreshing. Within the first 30 minutes, we have a very special guest within the first 30 minutes tomorrow. So make sure that you are with us. No, I don't want to actually say any names. So very, very, very special guest that will move you. And then tomorrow, we will share with you every day, what's going to happen every day, every speaker, every topic that will be covered. We'll be doing that within the first 30 minutes every day. So block your calendars, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will see you.